In this video, I'm proposing the question, do you have what it takes to be successful with a Kindle Direct Publishing business model? And I think that you do, because the only things that you need are time, consistency, and some patience in the beginning. So in terms of time, 2 to 3 hours per day is realistically how much time you're going to need if you're uploading between 5 to 10 books each day. Obviously, you've got to make the covers. The interior can stay the same generally for notebooks and journals, but you got to make the covers on Canva. You got to make good designs that are going to sell, that are going to beat the competition. We all waste time, whether it's nonsense TV, YouTube browsing, social media. If you're serious about being successful in this business model, it might just take cutting some of those wasteful things out or waking up an hour earlier. On to consistency now. Keeping to a regular upload schedule is one of the most important things you can do. Now personally, I have a target of 10 books per day. At the moment, I'm not creating them because I'm focusing on creating this course for you. So whether it's 1 book per day, 5 books per day, or 10 books per day, it doesn't really matter, because as you can see by my calculation here, even just 4 books per day times by the 30 is 120 books over a month, or over 1,400 books over the course of a year. Now personally, I think it's quite cool to say that I've published almost 1,000 books, because you got people who write novels and maybe they write 3 or 4 in their lifetime and they put it on their Twitter bio and their Instagram bio, or I've published 3 books. What you can do now, or when you get to this point as well, you can just write 1,000 books published, a global author. I just think that's quite a funny thing to do. So on to the next one, patience. Yeah, as I say, results are not going to be overnight. You're not going to publish 1 book and make $1,000 a month. So I didn't make a single sale until I had around 95 books published on KDP. But after that, the results will start to snowball as long as you keep being consistent, and as long as you just stay patient and keep believing that this was going to work for you. So after that, I kept producing more and more, and the results snowball over time to the point where now I have days where I can sell 50 books in a day. And that's just 4 months of staying consistent, being patient, and not quitting in the start when it seems hard. Now I'm going to go over what you don't need to be successful in this business. So you don't need a degree in graphic design. Canva has all the features that you need to create books that sell incredibly well. Your first few books might not be the most beautiful designs that have ever been created. I know mine certainly weren't, and most of the ones that I made at the start don't sell because I just wasn't very good at using the software yet. But you'll get better and better as you practice. So you don't need to be a Photoshop god or goddess. I'm not. You don't need to be an advertising whiz. 90% of my sales are organic. And a couple of stats about Amazon: it has almost half the market share in US commerce. That's all US sales websites, and reportedly has 197 million customers per month who can potentially find and buy your books just by using the Amazon search engine. So there's really no need for you to know Facebook marketing or SEO or other marketing things like that. So you don't need to manage anything or deal with customer service. Just upload your books. That's it. Sit back and wait for the passive income to come your way. You don't need to hold any stock or inventory. It's not like dropshipping or any models like that. And that pretty much covers this whole video. So I hope you now understand what it takes and what it doesn't take. And hopefully you can see now that you are able to be successful, because I don't have any special skills that make me successful in this business. It's just consistency, patience, and a bit of time.